Hi, this is Louise Bibby from GetUpAndGoGuru.com and welcome to my series on living powerfully with CFS. This is number 2 video and continuing on from where we left off in the last one. After we accept that it is as it is, our CFS, our pain, our whatever we're experiencing at the moment, it is the way it is right now. And we may not like it, we may not want it, and it is unfair, or it might be unfair in your mind. And a long time ago I learnt that life's not fair as much as we want it to be. It's not. It's not. It's a myth. We're taught at some stage, or we get the idea at some stage, that life's meant to be fair. Nice thought. It's not. But that's okay. That's okay. So from that point, when we say to ourselves, in our despair and in our moments where we're completely overwhelmed and we just don't know where to go next, or whether we want to go any further, firstly saying it is as it is important to stop that negative thinking, to put a chunk in the wheel of the negative thinking. And then the next thing that's important is to choose that. Now, you may think, what the heck? Choose? Why would I choose this? Like, I'm not choosing it. And people get confused, and I did for many years. I got confused with the difference between acceptance and capitulation. Acceptance and giving up. You know, I thought if I accepted the illness, that acceptance meant giving up, that I was giving up. I realised that's not at all the case. Acceptance is just saying, this is, right at this moment, what is so. It's not fighting it, it's not saying this is fantastic, it's not saying anything about it, it's just saying this is what is so right now. And when I say then take the next step and choose it, I bet you're thinking, how can I possibly choose this? Like, if I was choosing something, I wouldn't be choosing this. Like, I'd be choosing something like real health, like total health and vitality and well-being. I wouldn't be choosing this. But what I mean by that is that it's a process. It's actually a context from which to come from. To choose the present moment just as it is and just as it isn't. And yes, you may have, well, I don't know whether you've heard those words before, but if you are a Landmark education graduate, you would have, because that's where I get quite a lot of the things that I've learned and how to manage my illness. So choosing the present moment just as it is and just as it isn't is the next step to power in managing CFS. It's a challenge, and it's something that I grappled with a great deal to begin with. But I now know that it doesn't mean anything other than accepting the circumstances exactly as they are and exactly as they're not. What we add to it is then a story. What we add to it is then the meaning that we add to it. But all of that is just created by us. It has no inherent meaning that we are ill. It doesn't actually mean our life is over. It doesn't actually mean that it's horrible. It doesn't mean that it's the worst thing in the world, or that we've got a miserable life. It certainly doesn't mean that we've got an amazing life. Or could it? Because it could. Because it all depends on what we say it means. Because we are the ones who have the say in what something means. Once we accept what's so, what are, for want of a better term, the facts, we can then choose how we interpret the facts and what meaning we add to the facts, and what meaning we add to what we're experiencing. And that's where the next video will start. So I just want to leave you with that. It's maybe something I don't know. You'll have to let me know whether I've explained it as well as I could. But it's a matter of accepting that our life is right at this moment, as it is, exactly as it is, and exactly as it isn't. And all the things that are present, and all the things that are not present are not present. And that's just the way it is. From there, we choose it. We choose that it is as it is, and it isn't. It is not as it's not. And then from there we take it wherever we take it. And that's going to be covered in the next video. Thanks for listening to this series on Living Powerfully with CFS. And I'll sign off for now. Thanks, this is Louise Bibby from getupandgoguru.com, and I'll talk to you soon. Keep smiling.